What's going on, Wolverine Nation? I'm being joined by the man of the hour, Brian Cameron. Brian had the game-winning three-point shot today at the end of a heated conference battle with the University of Mary Washington. Your final score today from Wentworth Gymnasium, 68-66. Brian, got off to another slow start today. The only three-pointer you made was that one at the very end to seal the deal. What was going through your mind at the final play?
Oh, I don't even know. I got the ball with 3 seconds left on the clock, and I was just trying to get down court as fast as I could, get up a shot, and hopefully get the team to win. And it happened to fall today, so just thank you for that.
Guys came off a huge must-win situation with Marymount a couple days ago. Coming into this game, another heated conference rival, another must-win situation. What's been the mentality in practice to keep everything going? So you know playoffs are at stake. CAC is within reach. What have you guys been doing to keep yourselves composed and keep that intensity at the level of Wolverine basketball?
Well, in practice we go at each other every day. It's a competition to get each other better. We know it's that time of year for the playoffs, so we're just continuing to help each other get better, improve every day, get better as a team, and we came out with two good wins past 2 games, so we're hoping to keep that going into the playoffs.
Like I said, the playoffs are in reach. We have Salisbury at home on Wednesday, another big conference rival, Route 13 rivalry. What can we expect Wolverine basketball and from a fan base? What can we expect on Wednesday night?
This should be a great game. We're hoping to get this one. They got us last time at their place. We spotted them 17 early, so it was a tough game for us getting back into it. But this should be a good game, back and forth. Hopefully come out with the W for Wolverine Nation, and hopefully get into the playoffs, do our thing, and see where it goes.
That's guard Brian Cameron. Once again, he had the game winner today. Brian, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the big win.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead.
I'm now being joined by senior forward Paul Clemons, who on senior day had a big game of his own. He had a double-double with 17 points and 11 rebounds. Paul, first off, I want to say congratulations on a successful senior day. What does it mean to you as a senior to get this conference win at home?
It was necessary. We really needed to win out the rest of the year to guarantee us making the CAC final or playoffs. So today I just told myself, I have to come out and give everything I have. It's my senior night. It's the last few games that I have. So.
Emotions were running wild today with it being senior day. The mantra of the past couple of weeks of practicing games has been control your own destiny. As Brian and I discussed earlier, playoffs are in sight. You went out there and you put up 13 points in the first half. You literally took control and made it happen in the first half. You went into the first half with the lead. What was the mentality in the locker room to bring that back into the second half?
Well, we really felt like we didn't play our best basketball in the first half. We were up, but we knew that we had given them a few points here and there, and we had a few turnovers that we should have had. So what we really talked about was coming out and being a force in the second half right at the beginning, trying to kill the will. We didn't really do it, but I feel we stuck together, and as we see at the end, we were able to come out with a win, thanks to my man.
What was going through your mind the last couple of seconds? Coming out of the timeout, you were down, and then you turn around, you see Brian put up a 3 from deep. You guys won the game. What was going through your mind leading up to that?
At the free throw line, I was just praying they missed it, because I knew if they missed it, and we got the ball into his hands, I see him making those shots all the time in practice. So when he put it up and I seen it up in the air, I knew it was going in. So.
Wednesday night, tip off 8 p.m. Salisbury. Like Brian said, they'd still won at their place. What can we expect Wednesday night?
Same thing. We're gonna come out with energy, try and get that early lead, keep it on their necks, and win the game.
Thanks for joining us today, Paul. That's senior Paul Clemons on his senior day. Very successful. Thank you very much. Enjoy the win. Now being joined by the men's basketball head coach, Dean Burrows. Coach, first of all, congratulations on this big win.
Thank you.
The past couple of weeks have been a roller coaster of emotions as well as results. Playoffs have always been in contention for you guys. Marymount was a must-win. You went in there, you got the job done. Tonight was a must-win. You came in, you got the job done. What has been the intensity to keep, what has been the message of keeping the intensity and composure week in and week out in practice?
Just control what we can control. We don't want to back ourselves, go through the back door to get into the playoffs. We want to take care of business ourselves, going through the front door, especially being our last year in the CAC. So we want to earn everything. That's the message today on the board. First thing is earn it. Earn everything that we do. But we're not changing. We're starting to become more and more what I envisioned us to be at the beginning of the year. And today didn't show it as far as assist to turnover ratio, but we've been sharing the ball a lot. So, in the zones we've given people fits, and we're just staying true to who we are and just control what we can control.
What was going through your mind leading up to those last 3 seconds? The last 3 seconds, Brian came down the court, put up a shot from half court and went in. As a coach, what's going through your mind?
We just kept telling our guys to stay connected, get down 12. We just kept fighting back. We've been in a situation before this year, unfortunately, up at Penn State Harrisburg. So we stuck together, and it's funny because the other day Thursday, after we had gotten back from Marymount, we practiced and we worked on half-court shots, just kind of fooling around, but serious as well. And of course, Brian had class, so he wasn't there. But of all the guys, I'm like, well, he's going to be the one to do it. So it's just sheer coincidence that's what it was, thankfully.
Something we talked about after the Frostburg win is that you always seem to win the big games with Coach Cabasa in the stands. But more importantly, today was Senior Day. From a coaching standpoint, knowing these young boys, seeing them grow up as men, what's it mean to you to send Chris, George, J. Dub, and Paul off on their home court with a big must-win today?
Well, Senior Day is always something special, but today's even more special because of just the atmosphere, the environment, and what went down at the end. But no, I asked Coach back because he did have JW and Chris, which was his last year, their freshman year. He was part, with myself and recruiting George, so I wanted him here for that. And then Paul and him have really hit it off as far as building relationships, so the mutual respect that they have for one another. So it was neat. And then the other sidebar with all this, Coach Mulaney's brother, in 3 years now that he's been in games, we're 8-0. So he was actually at the Penn State Harrisburg game, and then today again. So I was like, hey, you need to have me here Wednesday as well.
So the mantra the last couple of weeks has been control your own destiny. The Marymount result with today's result. We have Salisbury here on Wednesday night. They took one from you in their home court. A lot of the mentality of the players is when they come in, we're taking one from them. Again, it's another must-win situation. Tip off at Wetmore Gymnasium at 8 p.m. What can we expect?
I know a lot of people want me to say that it's a revenge game and so on and so forth. My thing is it's the next game on our schedule, so it's the biggest game of the year. It just so happens to be your quote-unquote rivalry game, but it's not much of a rivalry game. We haven't beaten them in a while, so we want to get back to that. And they're a good club. We went down there and walked through the first 10 minutes and fought back and tied it up. And we're a pretty good club. So when we take care of the ball, do what we're supposed to do. I wouldn't want to play us, and that's what I keep telling our guys. Nobody wants to see us come tournament time because we're crazy enough to win the whole thing.
Thank you again for taking the time to speak with us, Coach. Congratulations on the big win.
Appreciate
That's
it.
men's head coach Dean Burrows.
Thank you.